Section 4A, Permutation. Permutations and combinations. First, permutations. And the key to permutations is that order matters. For combinations, they do not. For example, if you have a group of players that you're going to put in a race and the order in which you put them in doesn't matter. So if you're putting them in for a mile run, that's a combination of players. But if you're going to do a relay for track and you have someone be the starter and someone be the anchor and finish it, and the ones in between, the order of the runners matter, that's a permutation. And we use a fundamental counting principle for this. We also can use a formula. Our first question we're going to look at in number 1 says that a travel agency is planning a vacation package in which travelers will visit 5 cities around Europe. How many ways can the agency arrange the 5-city tour? Now again, we're talking about having 5 cities to visit. The first city they go to, they have 5 to choose from, 5 to pick from. But then they have 4 after that, 3 after that, 2 after that, and 1 after that. And we multiply those together and we get a number that is 120 different ways that they can arrange their tour. Another way of doing it, which you're going to want to be comfortable with, is notation, permutation notation. And that is to say that there are 5 cities and we're going to pick 5. In other words, P for permutation. And the formula for permutation is NPR, so N is our first number, R is our second, is calculated by taking the first number and doing a factorial. And I'll explain that in a second. And then you subtract the two numbers, N minus R, and whatever that is, we do a factorial of that also. So how would that affect us with 5 choose 5? Well, it would mean that we will take 5 factorial over 5 minus 5, which is 0 factorial. Now, ironically enough, 0 factorial is 1. 5 factorial is you take the number you start with, which is 5, and you decrease it by 1 until you get to 1, and don't go to 0, and you multiply those numbers. That's what factorial means. And that again would give us 120.